Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Carousel Property Expo. I'm April Pascual, also part of the Carousel family, and I'm very excited to be hosting you guys for today. Wow, guys, this is actually the last day of the expo. Can you believe it? And for the past 5 days, we've learned and uncovered so many things about buying and selling property. Hopefully, you guys were able to catch all of our sessions. From David Lee Chu's Property Outlook to Andy Manyalak and RJ Ledesma's Smart Ways to get started investing in property. And of course, who can forget Mr. Noli Alieje, the king of foreclosures, and a lot of other seasoned professionals joining us in this one amazing property event. Grabe, so much, so many great. I'm gonna do it again. Sorry, retake. Wow, guys, this is actually the last day of the expo. And for the past 5 days, we've learned and uncovered so much about buying and selling property. Hopefully, you guys were able to catch all of our sessions from David Lee Chu's Property Outlook to Andy Manyalak and RJ Ledesma's Smart Ways to get started investing in property. And of course, sessions from the king of foreclosures himself, Mr. Noli Alieje, and a handful of other seasoned professionals housed in this one amazing event. Grabe. So many great things indeed. You may still have a bit more time to view our webinar, so just hover over the talks page for more details. But before that, let's focus on this session where we will be running down the best investment picks according to Carousell. And to help us in this discussion is a seasoned property professional with over 12 years of experience in the real estate industry. She carries with her an extensive background in sales, leading the property sales teams of Property 24 and OLX since October of 2013. With a genuine passion for the real estate business, she is also a registered property broker and appraiser. She has also built up a strong network of property professionals in her years working with MegaWorld Corporation. Currently, as Carousel Philippines Business Unit Head, she continues to drive the property business forward. Everyone, please help me welcome Carousel Philippines Head of Property and, of course, a great colleague of mine, Miss Shine Resurrection.
Hi, April. How are you?
Hi, Shine! How are you? Kamusta?
I'm doing great. How about you? Great to see you again.
Really good. It's a bit hot, but in my part in the Philippines, okay naman siya. So no complaints. Ayan. So alam mo, Shine, the past few days have been great. After so many helpful topics we've discussed just in this expo alone, I think our viewers are now more than ready and equipped to know and choose the right property type for them. And of course, where or what better way to start but right here on Carousel, right?
Yes, April, di ba? Sobrang dami nating takeaway from the past webinars. And here we are as part of the Carousel property. We will be sharing with them more about the
Yes.
investment tips. Yes.
Indeed. Kasi baka people don't actually realize how many properties are actually inside Carousel. There's actually a lot. So now na tulungan na namin kayong maghanap or mag-check how to find the right broker, where to start researching for property. Now, where can you look for property? No other better place but in Carousel, no? So I know Shine has prepared a few slides for us today, right, Shine?
Yes. I'm so excited to share it to everyone.
Okay, I'm just gonna give you the floor and share away. Thank you, Shina. I'll see you in a bit.
Thanks, April. Hi everyone! Today I'll share about Carousel's best property investment picks from property type, price range, and location. And this is based from the most viewed properties of our audiences in carousel.ph. I'll start by sharing Metro Manila, Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Then I will give an overview of the Philippines in general. So in Metro Manila, 55% are looking for house and lot, followed by condominium at 32%. Before the pandemic, our most viewed properties in Metro Manila is the other way around. Number one is condominium, followed by house and lot. So we saw the shift starting in the third quarter of last year. And one of the reasons behind is that people are looking for a bigger space. So, as we all know, e learning is still ongoing, and for some, work from home is extended. So, on top of this, there are still some challenges when we travel for vacations. So, everyone spends most of their time at home. So, although we see the shift in preferences, that it is clearly pronounced nowadays, we could see it moderating but remaining for some time. In terms of price range for house and lot, 66% are looking at properties above 10 million, while for condominiums, 53% of searches are actually below 5 million pesos. A surge in demand from people letting go of their condominiums for bigger spaces pushed up home prices in the last quarter of 2020, and the ascent is likely to be sustained by the shift in buyers' preference. The top search locations in Metro Manila for house and lot are in Parañaque, Quezon City, Muntinlupa, Pasig, and Makati. These locations is where most villages and subdivisions are located. And for condominium, it's Taguig, Pasig, Makati, Mandaluyong, and Quezon City. These are condominiums that, if not within the central business district, it is just a few minutes away or is very near the business district. In Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, it's actually a sweep. The top search in terms of property types are house and lot. So one of the reasons is that there are more house and lot for sale in the provinces as compared to other property types. So let's move on to Luzon. So in Luzon, 71% of searches are house and lot, and 55% are for houses below 5 million pesos. The top search locations in Luzon are Bacoor, which is in Cavite. We have Mexico in Pampanga, Bawan in Batangas, Tagaytay, then followed by Imus. Again, both are in Cavite. These locations are now very accessible because of the expressways. So thanks to the Build program of the government. It really made going to different places very easy nowadays. Next, we have Visayas. So in Visayas, 48% are looking for house and lot, and 39% of which are looking for houses above 10 million, closely followed by houses below 5 million at 37%. Top locations in Visayas are Cebu, Lapu-Lapu, Liloan, Talisay, and Malay. So the provincial capital, the central business district, major educational institutions, and the international port are all located in Cebu City. Lapu-Lapu is where Mactan Cebu International Airport is located. This airport is the main gateway to Cebu and Central Visayas, serving international flights to various destinations, especially to Singapore, Macau, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. Liloan and Talisay, they both lie within Metro Cebu, and then Malay is the northernmost town in the island of Panay, and the resort island of Boracay is part of the municipality. Because of its focused tourism industry, the municipality is now considered as having the strongest economy in all the municipalities in the region. And it is actually the richest municipality of Aklan in terms of income and annual budget. So the tourism industry of Boracay became the catalyst of its economic growth that brought many investors to come and helped transform the municipality into a cosmopolitan area. So next we have Mindanao. So in Mindanao, 44% are looking for house and lot, and 67% of which are looking for houses below 5 million pesos. Top locations in Mindanao are Samal, Davao, Cagayan de Oro, Tagum, and Del Carmen. Samal is a part of the metropolitan Davao area and is 2 kilometers away from Davao City. It has good beaches, and the most popular of which is the Pearl Farm Beach Resort. Davao City serves as the main trade, commerce, and industry hub of Mindanao and the regional center of Davao region. It is home to Mount Apo, which is the highest mountain in the Philippines. Cagayan de Oro is the regional center and logistics and business hub of northern Mindanao. So the city's economy is largely based on industry, commerce, trade, service, and tourism. It is also famous for its whitewater rafting or kayaking adventures. And then we have Tagum. So from being a predominantly agricultural area, Tagum has become Mindanao's fastest growing urban city due to its strategic location, being in the crossroads between the rural areas of Davao del Norte and Compostela Valley and the urban Metro Manila. And then last, we have Del Carmen. So it is located on Siargao Island and it is home to Sayak Airport, the island's main airport. Um, so let me summarize this as a whole for the Philippines in general. The most searched property type is house and lot, followed by condominium with prices below 5 million pesos. The top 10 most searched locations are Quezon City, Bacoor, Cavite, Parañaque, Pasig, Antipolo, Tagaytay, Mexico, Pampanga, Makati, Taguig, and Bawan, Batangas. Here are some of our suggested condominium and house and lot developments for sale under 5 million pesos. For condominium, RSC residences are located in sought after central business districts and destination estates that bring together the best in home, leisure, and work. They have Sink Acacia Escalades and the Pearl Trees in Pasig, Axis Residences and Gateway Regency Studios in Mandaluyong, and Aurora Escalades in Cubao. Island is innovative in providing solutions for residential, commercial, leisure, and recreational amenities with the latest design and technology, efficient customer care, and property management, ensuring its value over time. They have island residences Tower 1 and 2 rising in Sucat, Parañaque, and these are mid-rise residential developments. SunTrust Properties Inc. is actually a 100% wholly owned subsidiary of Megaworld Corporation, a company under the umbrella of the Alliance Global Group. So they have developments such as SunTrust Kirana in Pasig, SunTrust Solana in Manila, SunTrust Capital Plaza, Asmara and Shanata in Quezon City, The Mist in Baguio City, and 1 and 2 Lakeshore Drive in Davao City. For house and lot under 5 million pesos, Solar Resources Inc. has been providing value for money residential subdivisions in emerging municipalities and city conveniently close to Metro Manila. Each project of the company is distinct in terms of style and function. You can check Solar Resources Inc. house and lot developments. They have the North Orchard Residences in Bulacan, West Beverly Hills, and Las Brisas at Tierra del Sol in Cavite. Aboitiz land exceptionally planned communities are rooted in their new urbanism principle. This philosophy puts value in both natural and man-made environments. Combining these two settings is essential to elevate the quality of life of Aboitiz land's residents. They have developments like Amoa in Compostela Valley, Ahoya in Cabanatuan, Capas, and Pampanga. They have seafront residences in San Juan, Batangas, and the villas in Lipa. You may visit carousel.ph for more information about these developments and the latest about their projects. Aside from the new developments, carousel.ph also have foreclosed property listings in the platform. Gibson Perez of eCompare.mo listed down 5 rows of acquiring foreclosed properties, and these are number one, low price, because these are sold at a low price than the average market value or attached with discounts for interested buyers. Number two, legitimate purchasing process, since you can acquire these assets from the government or banks, so we are sure that the transaction is clean. Number three, quick transfer of titles in foreclosures. The property titles are transferred to the lender immediately if it has no pending court cases. Number four, updated taxes and utilities. If the properties are under a bank, it is guaranteed that the bank pays real estate taxes, monthly dues, and other related expenses. Number five, sell off the acquired asset at a higher price. Whether you are a home buyer or property investor, foreclosed properties can be transformed through repairs, upgrades, and renovation. This way, it increases the value of the property, which can then be sold in the market at higher price. Carousell.ph have over 5,000 foreclosed property listings in the platform. That is from apartment and condominium, house and lot, townhouses, lot, and commercial property types. And it starts at 85,000 pesos. So imagine at 85,000 pesos, you can have your own property. So if you're looking for foreclosed properties as investment or for your end use, just visit carousel.ph. Retirement is a chapter of life that many look forward to. It's actually a time for relaxation but also adventure. Retiring abroad is a popular move for seniors as you finally have the time and savings to travel and discover a foreign country. With a literal world of options, it's actually hard to choose, right? Which country are you going to retire? But you may want to consider the Philippines, which is a Southeast Asian country situated in the Pacific Ocean. With over 7,000 islands, the geography ranges from beaches and tropical rainforests to volcanoes and mountains. Whether you imagine spending your golden years sitting outside a villa with sunset views and sea breezes, or with your feet popped up in a penthouse within a bustling city, chances are you will find your dream retirement home in the Philippines. Because Philippines is geographic diversity, tropical climate, relatively low cost services and facilities, and proximity to the rest of Southeast Asia has made the Philippines an appealing options for expats and retirees alike. Here are the top five retirement locations that we can offer. Number one, we have Baguio City. The city of pines is also known as the country's summer capital. It is known for having a cooler climate as compared to the majority of the provinces in the country. With that, fruits and vegetables are always fresh, and walking from one establishment to another isn't a problem because of its calm and cool ambience. It seemingly puts residents into a good mood at all times. Number two, we have Tagaytay City. When it comes to spur of the moment out of town trips, Tagaytay is always a common top choice among travelers. That's because it only takes less than 2 hours from Manila to reach this destination. Apart from the cool temperature, its close proximity to Metro Manila, current major developments are also focused within the area. And unlike Manila, majority of the land area is covered in greens. Tikmog is actually nowhere to be found in Tagaytay. And of course, the breathtaking view of the Taal Lake will always leave everyone in awe. Batangas. If you're a beach bum who loves peace and quiet, you won't get enough of the stunning, picturesque beaches in the province of Batangas. Whether it's fine white sand beaches or rocky shores, Batangas has various beach resorts perfect for solitude seekers. So the province also caters to newbie hikers and climbers because of its hiking and mountain climbing destinations. Next, we have Laguna. Apart from being home to various historical spots, nature parks, hot springs, and popular theme park Enchanted Kingdom, major commercialization developments are focused within the suburbs of Laguna. And if you're someone who's looking up to move within an area of greens yet provides accessible modern comforts such as food parks, malls, and other commercial establishments, the booming area is a perfect choice. Last, we have Subic. So Subic is renowned for being a former U.S. naval base. It has also become popular tourist attraction among adventure seekers because of thrilling rides, diving areas for shipwrecks and coral species, and wondrous beaches. Subic area is also a sought-after residential spot for offering both rural and urban living. It has unique shopping and dining options, and best part is one can drive around safely because traffic rules are strictly implemented in the area. And yes, aside from the five retirement locations that we shared, there's still over 7,000 other places in the Philippines that you can choose from. So that's from me today. Thank you very much for spending some time with me. I wish that you find yourself investing or renting in one of these amazing properties the country has to offer. Again, if you're looking for properties either to buy or to rent, or you want to learn more about property buying or renting, please visit carousel.ph. Thank you and have a great day.
Ayan. Thank you so much, Shine, for sharing the top picks, no, according to Carousel Property. Me personally, my family is in Mindanao, so I'm always looking for property in the island of Mindanao. And when you mentioned Cagayan de Oro is very close to me, I'm also looking at properties in Siargao, as you mentioned. Del Carmen is also a hot a hot location also in Mindanao. So hopefully, guys, we've inspired you and you've gained insight on like the best properties right now to invest in, especially if you're in Luzon. A lot of people are considering retiring in Batangas in particular, no? So talagang retirement na yung mga iniisip din natin. Yun na yung no, which is great. So again, I was also surprised. Actually, I didn't realize how many foreclosed properties were actually in Carousel. So there's actually 5,000 foreclosed property listings just on Carousel, guys. So really good deals. So I suggest that you hop onto Carousel PH now and start looking for those properties. And also the brands that Shine mentioned, like RLC, Solar Resources, Island Properties. These are also really good developers that you should check out as well. And they're also very much present in Carousel Property as well. So again, thank you, Shine, for that amazing, very extensive slide. Now, in the next slide, for make sure to check out the next slide for the complete summary of the key takeaways from this discussion. Everyone, on behalf of Carousel Philippines, we want to thank you for joining the very first Carousel Online Property Expo. We hope our sessions have helped you navigate your way forward in your property journey, whether it be buying or selling. We would also like to extend a very big thanks to our seasoned set of speakers who've shared their expertise with all of our viewers who tuned in. Don't forget, you can find the widest selection of properties that will surely satisfy every person's need and budget. Make sure to download the Carousel app on your devices or simply check out carousel.ph for more information. Like and follow us on all of our social media pages as well. In Carousel Property, there's every type of home for every type of person. Again, my name is April Pascual. Stay safe and healthy. We'll see you again at our next event. Thank you, guys.